Hey guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. Scentmas Day 2 is today. Let's get into it. Let's choose a sample here. Alright, so today is this one. Okay, this is a new release from the house of ESTEE Lauder. This is called Beautiful Belle. So, I have tested this quite a few times over the past, I don't know, weeks, month or so. So I do have experience with this. Let's get this on a paper. First of all, you can see the bottle there. Really, really cute bottle. Actually, I really like the whole idea of this perfume. White florals. It just reminds me of like a new bride or something. Someone getting married and like that whole floral white bouquet. That's what I'm thinking of when I think of this perfume. Okay, so Beautiful Belle. Okay, so having worn this on my skin probably like 5 or 6 times now, I will say that on me, the opening is really, really nice. Very, very pleasant smell. To me, it smells like watery pear, along with some white florals. It's very, very watery, fresh. That fruitiness smells literally like pear to me. I'm not sure if pear is in the notes, but it has that feeling of a mushy pear, like a really ripe pear scent, where that is at the forefront, at the top. That's what you notice most. And then in the background, you get this beautiful bouquet of different creamy white florals. I will say from beginning to end, when I wore this, it's creamy from the beginning to end. And I like it. I like the opening the most when it comes to Beautiful Belle. There's a downside to this perfume though. As this fragrance dries down on my skin, I do start smelling the dreaded lady musk, which is kind of like a screechy, chemically musky scent that is very, very popular and noticeable in many women's designer perfumes. I will say that the musk in here isn't that intense. Like, it's not the most prominent note in here. What I get after the opening is the pear does kind of take a backseat to this beautiful, humongous, big bouquet of white florals mixed with this chemically musk, which is like really, really disappointing because, I don't know, maybe they use this musk as a base to allow this fragrance to stick longer on skin. Like, I don't know why, but I just find that musky scent to be unappealing. But they keep using it in a lot of women's perfumes, women's new release perfumes. So I guess maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe this is what women like to smell like. This is what is selling at the moment. So they keep on using that same musky base. That's really, really familiar. So yeah, the mid, you get mostly the florals and then the musky chemicals, more so in the background. So in the dry down of this perfume, the musk takes over everything. It is the most noticeable thing on my skin, and I'm like, It does feel more creamier though. It's not as harsh as it was in the mid, but I do smell it. It is very, very, very noticeable on me, on my skin. The florals keep it creamy and kind of tone it down a little bit, but it's definitely still there. So I don't know. I just feel like Beautiful Belle to me starts off with a very nice opening up here and then just takes like a nosedive slowly into oblivion, into the chemical musk territory. that doesn't work on my skin, but I know that there's a lot of people who enjoy this beautiful Belle perfume and it works well for them. That's great. For me, no. If it just stayed as beautiful as it did in the opening, where they had that really fresh, realistic pear scent with the florals in the background, with a beautiful creaminess and a very subtle a sweetness that is not too much. It's just a really nice balance of fruits and florals, giving me this idea of this bride walking down the aisle. She's getting married and looks amazing. That's the kind of idea it gives me. But then it kind of just falls flat on its face and leaves me disappointed, but not like super disappointed, but just something that I wouldn't purchase myself, but can see other people liking this, especially if they like this chemical accord. Okay, so let's see what the notes are in here. Beautiful Belle. All right, so you guys probably already know this is what the bottle looks like. I do like the bottle. I think it's very elegant looking. And this was released in July 2018, but in Holland, where I live, it's just been released for like a month or two. So it depends where you are on the release date. So top notes are lychee, rose, and immortelle. Wow, okay. Middle notes are orange blossom, gardenia, and tuberose. And base notes are orris root, suede, marzipan, musk, and ambroxan. So yeah, there's no pear in the notes, but that's what I smell. And yeah, those were my, well, I guess that was my review of the Estee Lauder Beautiful Belle. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I would love to hear your opinions about this perfume in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed Scentmas Day 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Scentmas Day 3. Take care. Bye-bye.